If you're facing a DUI charge, every decision matters. At the law office of Andrew W. Stewart II, we provide a skilled defense to protect your record, rights, and future. Call today or visit drewstewartlaw.com. Your future is worth defending.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then truly you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. As always, welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggie McCauley, live from the Room to Room Weather Center. Got my cup of coffee. Hope you have yours ready to go out the door this morning. It's a nice Friday. It's a nice start to our Friday. Take a look at this view over in Lafayette County. This is over in Oxford. Beautiful ongoing sunrise there. A little bit less cloud cover there as well, making for just a good view of all of those colors. You can see that bright blue all the way to that really orange pink color. Overall, just a really beautiful sunrise. And look there, that camera provided to us by the North Mississippi Storm Tracers, lending us their camera network. As always, if you're waking up and you're seeing a gorgeous sunrise like this, make sure to send it in to our app at Mississippi Live Weather app. You can submit your pictures right there on the app, and you might even end up on air. So really nice conditions out there. Temperatures, look at that, in the low 60s. Yeah, it's a little bit of a cooler morning ahead. I say cooler because we've been starting out in the 70s, guys. So it is cooler than we've seen the past few mornings. So a lot of us starting out in the 60s this morning as well. I want to give you one more look at another camera over in Amory. Here's that look. You can see a little bit more clouds there as it shifts in. Here you go. Live look over at Amory. A little bit more cloud cover and also temperatures near 70. So those who are getting a little bit more clouds this morning, yeah, they're seeing temperatures a little bit warmer as well. But a lot of us in the 60s. 66 in Houston, 69 in Greenwood, 67 in Grenada, 68 in Eupora. A little bit cooler, Holly Springs, into places like Corinth in the middle 60s. So low to middle 60s for a good portion of the area. Yes, some of us still hanging out in the 70s. As we head over your first 12 hours, temperature is going to be rising through the 60s, eventually into the middle 70s by 11, 80s into the afternoon. Can't really beat it. It's below average, 80-degree day, not seeing as dreary of a back half of our day. So sunshine coming back into play, right? You can see that northerly wind. Yeah, it's just going to be feeling really nice out there for your Friday. If you got any plans, I just encourage you to take it outdoors. Let's talk about overall picture, what's going on today. This is a look at satellite and radar. Seeing some clouds in North Mississippi right now. That's what I'm tracking out. You can see this front that caused us those showers and storms over the past few days, well off to our east. So that's some good news, impacting places along the coast. As for here, though, I think a majority of us stay very dry for your day ahead. Can't rule out a few showers trying to creep in, mainly to our Alabama county. So if you live closer to the Alabama state line, yes, you could see a few showers this afternoon and evening. Nothing to slow you down, nothing too impactful. Not even expecting really any lightning from these. So even if you get them a little bit during game times, maybe a sprinkle or two help to make you feel a little bit better, maybe cool things off a little bit, but overall it's going to be cool anyway. Let's head into your Saturday, really seeing dry conditions set up for Saturday. Rain well off to our east along the coast with that frontal system as well. We're looking at really nice conditions out there for Saturday. Good mix of sun and clouds. I think we'll stay dry throughout the entirety of the day. So if you got any plans, you're good to go. Same story for Sunday, start off dry, end out dry as well. The weekend looking a little bit warmer than today, but some cooler nights ahead for your weekend. So if you got any plans, you're going to be waking up early. Like me, I wake up early every day. When you have a kid, you wake up early every day, right, moms? But anyway, when you're waking up early on your Saturday and Sunday morning and you're taking it outdoors, it is going to be feeling nice. I'm talking about weekend low temperatures in the 50s. So we'll talk more about that in the next few minutes. But overall, you need to know some cooler nights ahead, and you're going to like it if you're waking up early on your Saturday or your Sunday morning. Coming up next, we'll talk hour by hour through your Friday forecast. So who's expected to see that rain and when exactly could they see it? We'll go over your Friday night football forecast. Also, your SEC football forecast is coming up. If you are planning to go support Ole Miss over in Oxford, Mississippi State at Start Vegas, also if you're going over to Athens to support the Tide, I have that forecast for you as well. So all of those coming up. If you got any plans this weekend overall, I'll have everything you need to know coming up right after this.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning. As always, thanks for waking up with us here on Mississippi Live Weather. I'm meteorologist Maggie McAuley. Happy Friday out there to you. Yes, we finally made it to Friday, and it's going to be a good one. Take a look out the door this morning. Some of us dealing with a little bit more cloud cover than others. Over in Caledonia, they're one of the ones that are dealing with a little bit more cloud cover. If you are, temperatures in the 70s. If you're not, some of us in the low 60s, like over in Lafayette County that we just talked about. Here's Clarksdale, kind of getting a mix of the two worlds we're talking about. So a good mix of sun and clouds this morning. Beautiful ongoing conditions out there as well, and temperatures in the middle 60s over in the Delta. So ranging from the 60s to the 70s this morning, depending on, again, if you're seeing a little bit more cloud cover than not. Let's talk about Mississippi Live radar this morning, not tracking any rain out the door. I know you see a lot of green right here, the beam, the radar beam that you see kind of rotating right there. It is low because if these light showers happen, the beam has to be pretty low to be able to catch them, to be able to show them up. So it's catching other things because it's so low, high buildings, trees, things of that sort. But I'm not tracking any rain out there, at least this morning. That story might change into your afternoon. Take a look at an overall picture of what I'm tracking out. This is a look at clouds and rain. So yes, you can see kind of that stream of clouds coming in kind of through the heart of Northeast Mississippi right now. But that system that caused us all that rain over the past few days, it's well off to our east, impacting places along the Gulf Coast. It's not going to be impacting us, but we could still see a few maybe wraparound precip showers as we head into your afternoon and evening. Not for everybody, though. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Here's a look at your airport delays this morning as we look really United States wide, looking across the board at the lower 48, not looking at any delays, any moderate to major delays. If any delays are ongoing, they are minor. So that's some good news. If you are hopping on a flight this morning, even region-wide, Memphis down to Jackson, Dallas, Fort Worth, Little Rock, not tracking any major delays. So that's some good news for our folks that are traveling. If you're not, really nice day ahead. Look at this, high temperatures in the low 80s today. So very nice. Even some of us going to be sitting near 70 for those who are more along that Alabama state line up into Red Bay, Iuka, Hamilton, Vernon. They could see a few showers this afternoon, so that's going to keep them a little bit cooler. Most of us, though, in the low 80s today. Overall, a great day ahead and a great day for high school football. Our high school game of the week presented by KC Lott is a Battle of the Waves. Tupelo and West Point playing today, and Matt is going to be there. So that's look at your Friday night pregame temperatures in the upper 70s. Will fall through the 70s through that game, eventually into the middle 60s. And that's not only that game, but wherever you are. If you have any plans or you're headed to a Friday night football game, it's overall looking like a really nice night for some football. So nice conditions out there and clear nonetheless. Let's talk about who could see a few showers, though. Most of us dry. Some of us could see a few. Let's talk about it. Now through noon, dry. As we head around noon, though, possibly a few showers trying to creep into places closer to our Alabama counties. Yes, maybe the Golden Triangle region seeing a few as well, but more along that Mississippi and Alabama state line, even into the afternoon. So this is at 4 o'clock. Watch those we shift into 7 o'clock. You can see those really dissipating more in the places like central Alabama. I think the closer we get to sunset, the more those are going to be completely out of the area. As we head overnight, looking good to go out there for your Saturday morning. Got any plans? I'm just going to be trekking out some cloud cover out there. Going into the afternoon, same story. Good mix of sun and clouds, mainly for Northeast Mississippi. If you're in Northwest Mississippi, I'm looking at full sunshine for you throughout the entirety of your Saturday. So some good news if you're looking forward to some sunshine. Northerly wind, you can see those arrows kind of pointing morning, traveling south. Yeah, that's indicating northerly wind out there for your Saturday, making it feel even nicer. And again, dry conditions stick around for the evening as well. Let's talk about your SEC football forecast, because we got some really good mashups in the SEC region wide this Saturday. Starting off with Ole Miss versus LSU over in Oxford. This is a 2:30 kickoff, so it's an afternoon game. Temperatures only going to be in the 80s to start off the game, and then traveling through the 70s as we head halftime and on. Let's go over to Mississippi State. It's playing Tennessee down in Starkville. Same story, because they got an afternoon kickoff. Middle 80s to start the game, low 80s by halftime, upper 70s by the time you're rounding out those games. So overall, nice conditions for both those games, dry conditions as well. A little bit of a different story if you are headed over into Athens, Georgia, to watch the Crimson Tide play. Alabama is playing at Athens against Georgia. They're having a little bit of a later kickoff, 6:30 on your Saturday. Could see a few showers to start off that game, clearing out by halftime, and then temperatures eventually in the 60s for them as well. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 80s today. I want to talk about overnight lows. I know we talked about that over the first few minutes. Take a look at this. Saturday and Sunday, overnight lows back in the 50s. Yeah, feeling more like fall out there. I hope you enjoy it, because it doesn't last for too long. We see temperatures right back in the 60s for your Monday morning. Still nice out there. Seeing a little bit of a warm up. So we're low 80s today, middle 80s Saturday, upper 80s Sunday into Monday. So you can see that little bit of a warming trend, but it doesn't last for too long. I'm not talking 90s after Monday. We're talking middle 80s. So seeing temperatures fall right back to around average as we head later in your work week. So middle 80s, even to low 80s as we head Wednesday into Thursday. One thing of note is over the next 7 days, I'm not tracking a lot of rain chances. I mean, maybe a 10% chance on a few of these days, like today for, our Alabama counties, but overall, no widespread rain. So dry conditions are going to be sticking around over the next 7 days, and temperatures going to be sticking in the 80s. So not too bad of a forecast, right, guys? I'll be right back here in the next 20 minutes at 7:30 to walk you through your forecast one more good time. We'll talk tropics one more time in your full Friday Night Football forecast. Goodness, too many alliterations there. We'll talk about that as well. So one more look at everything coming up at 7:30 this morning. Make sure to tune in with me there. And then Matt and Gabe will be right back coming at you at 5, 6, and 10.
At Bulldog Burger, we take the burger game to the next level, like the Freshman 15, stacked with panko fried mozzarella. Unleash your appetite.
Being a parent, especially for the first time, with that comes a lot of self-doubt. As a dad, I just try to lead by example. When you're trying to be the best person that you can be, your kids see that and then they emulate that.